Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Mateo, owner of Boxr. Welcome to another episode of In the Corner right here at the official Boxr headquarters. And we have a very special guest in the building today. This is one of my favorites, 9-time world champion, Roy Jones Jr.
What up? What up?
And 4-time world champion, Jorge Linares. Legends in the building. Roy, it's an absolute honor to have you here. We're very blessed and grateful for your presence here. Thank you for taking the time out today to be with us in the ring, to be able to talk to us about just boxing and life in general, where you're at in your life, and also, you know, who's the real face of boxing, who are the upcoming rising stars in the boxing game. You're one of the very few that, you know, a lot of people don't really listen that much to what you got to say, but you really speak from the heart because you understand boxing, you know? And the first question I got is, boxing to you is obviously life, but where it is today and where you're at in your life, where are you presently stationed in the boxing world now?
Well, I'm in a few different areas. I do a lot of promoting, but I do more training than promoting. And as being a trainer, I find myself often, like with Jerry Anderson, they're giving motivational speeches by mistake. Not really by mistake, it's God's design, but I do whatever's necessary. So I try to do whatever I can to help the betterment of boxing. You know, it's like I was telling you yesterday, y'all asked me who was a good fight for him, for Linares. I watched Linares, watched his whole career. And a great fight for him, I wasn't saying a fight that he gonna win or lose, don't matter. I speak from a fan's perspective.
That's correct.
From the fan's perspective and from a person who loves boxing, him versus Shakur is a great fight. I didn't say he beat Shakur. I didn't say Shakur beat him.
Why do you think it's a great fight?
Because of where they're at in their careers. This is how the old school pattern of boxing I'm used to seeing. You take the great guy who already been proven. He's proven. You take the new guy that's up and coming. Can you beat the guy who's proven? Do you have the skill to match him? Although you got the youth. So if you got the youth and you close to him, you should be able to match him. But if you don't have the skill we think you got, he gonna dominate you. So that's why it becomes a 50-50. You got a guy who has the skill, who has everything. And a guy who wants to prove that he has everything. So to be the next, I need to see how well you can deal with the old. That's just the new guys come in, old guys go out, new guys come in. But you got to prove that you can outdo the new guy before you can come in.
But the problem is, the problem is these days is like, we want to see exciting fights like this, but nobody listening to it.
The good thing about it is, like, this is what I love about people like Shakur. As soon as I said it yesterday and you posted it, he responded.
He did.
That's a real champion. That's what I want to see.
I take my hat off to him.
You understand where I come from? He didn't wait till tomorrow. He said, no, that's what y'all want. Please. Anytime you see a guy like that, that's what you want to box. That's why I like Tank Davis. That's what I like about Devin Haney. That's what I like about Shakur Stevenson. They ain't guys that's running from it no more. They running to it. As soon as he saw me say that yesterday, he responded. That's
the only guy, only him. So Ryan Garcia, they never respond. Romero too, nobody. So Shakur, he responded right away after 1 hour. So that's the real boxer.
You gotta respect that.
Right away. Right away, because that's a man that wants to prove that he's the best.
And he sees his values worth and his resume where he's at.
Of course. Like I said, this is a man with a great resume. If you're looking for me, if I'm outside looking in, they say, who you want to see Shakur fight next? Well, I know some of the bigger guys not going to take him yet because this is his first fight at lightweight. So because they're not going to take him yet, why not give a guy like Linares a shot, who is a proven guy? If you move and beat Linares at lightweight, you make a statement.
That's true.
You understand me? So if you can beat Linares as a lightweight, you saying something to the world. But if you can't beat Linares as lightweight.
You said something yesterday that, you know, a lot of people don't really take into an account. And when you say this, it's very powerful. The gatekeeper.
Of course.
That word right there is, it's being misused in many different ways in the boxing world, but it's relevant to him. Explain that about being the gatekeeper.
The reason I said the gatekeeper is because, I make sure that ain't, okay. The reason I said the gatekeeper is because the gatekeeper is a guy that, if you're special, you may get past it. If you ain't special, you're not getting past the gatekeeper because the gatekeeper's special. Only thing different is the gatekeeper's maybe a little bit beyond his prime, but he's still special. That's why he's a gatekeeper. See, people talk about a gatekeeper is a special guy. He may not be in his prime, and one reason he's dropped to the gatekeeper because if you can't beat him, you definitely not going where he been. He already been there. He just came back from up there.
Yeah.
He go out in the gate to say, are you good enough to go up there? Because if you ain't good enough to go there, he not going to let you by. That's what the term gatekeeper means.
Yeah.
I love the analogy. I love it. I love it. Now, seeing it's a 50-50 fight, how do you see the fight potentially working out and how it ends from Shakur's side and his side? Just a little science behind it.
Honestly, for me, there are a lot of variables in a fight like that. Number one, it's Shakur first time at that weight class.
That's correct.
So we got to see how his body carries the weight. We think he'll do good. I think he'll do good with it. But for boxing, you got to show the fans that one time.
Yeah.
Then they ain't going to take you serious about the guys at the top until you show them that you are capable of carrying yourself or handling yourself at the weight class. Who do you do that against? A guy who's been there already.
Yeah.
Because if you can prove it against him, now we got reason to believe, we might have something.
Yeah.
If you don't prove it against him, we said, you didn't carry it well. You may have to go back down to 130. We don't know. But that's how I look at it. So as far as the terms of how the fight will go, the first thing gonna be how he carries the weight.
Yeah.
Then how he deal with the punch at the higher weight class.
Yeah.
If Linares hits him, how does he react to that?
Yes.
So it's like, we already know what he can do.
What can he do?
What can he do? And how much can he do?
Yeah.
Can he take Linares out? We don't know. We want to see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like Linares is the perfect test, which is why we call it the gatekeeper, to make him answer the questions that we may have by him at his weight class. We know he is at 130. We already saw that.
Yeah.
Now we want to see can he be there at 135.
Step it up.
Yeah.
Do we think he can? I think he can. But as a boxing person, we want to see that first.
Everything you're saying right now makes perfect sense, and I think it's an amazing fight if it could potentially happen because it's really hot right now, especially with the 135-pound division. You know, even going up to 140, we got Teofimo out. He taking a break.
Yeah.
Ryan's not responding. Ryan's dealing with some other stuff with De La Hoya.
Yeah.
Devin might be vacating all the belts at 135. So realistically, this is the perfect time for
This is
a
the
great
perfect,
fight.
realistic fight
Yes.
for both fighters.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
When you had me yesterday, it hit me right away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because this kid just came to 135. He been at 135. He ain't going out of 135. He coming in at 135. Why not? They're not tied up to nobody. They're not obligated to nobody.
Yeah.
He not gonna get the fights he want right now, which he wants the Haney's and the Davises of the world. But they talking, so one might be going up in weight, one already at 140. Come on, those fights are not realistic right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is. Not only is it realistic, it's a perfect damn matchup.
Yeah.
Roy, we gotta make it happen.
Yeah.
We gotta make it happen.
I can't say
You speak the
that.
truth, bud. You speak the
I'm
truth.
friends with everybody. I'm friends with Jay Prince.
Yep.
I'm friends with Shakur.
Yep.
I'm friends with everybody. I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying, oh, this guy, I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah. I know.
This is a great fight for boxing
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
He's come up in weight. This is the kind of person I want to see him fight when he comes in weight. Because this ain't a walkover.
No,
it's
it's
a
not.
real test.
Yeah.
And you're going to prove that you're going to be the man at 135, we got to start somewhere. There it is.
Like you said yesterday, you said it very clearly that, you know, it's going to prove whether he's still got it and he leaves his legacy strong, or this man is the real future of boxing in those divisions.
And what I like about it is both sides have something to prove.
Yes.
He ain't ready to walk out of here yet.
No.
He ready to make a comeback.
Yeah.
You understand me?
That's right.
But for you, so his fire's hot. He's trying to prove he the next thing in boxing. His fire's hot. This what makes good boxing matches.
Yes.
If it ain't that, it ain't a good boxing match.
Yes.
This what people want to see.
Yeah.
He gonna give it his all, and he gonna give it his all. That's what boxing is all about.
You need to be commentating way more, Roy.
Well, you know, it's like people don't understand my perspective of boxing, and a lot of people don't understand that I don't just do boxing. I ain't do boxing for the money.
Yeah.
I love the sport.
We love the sport. You
Say
feel
like
it.
me, say like me.
You
You know, now
understand?
the important thing for me is make a good legacy. It's not because the money, it's not because the belt. You see, I have all the belt. What I can do with my belt? Nothing. What did you do with the belt? No, nothing.
No, not at
So
all.
the same thing what I tell to Romero and a couple weeks ago. Is you worry about is you lose the belt? I can give you all my belt.
Yeah.
Is you worry because money is there.
Yeah.
We can push a lot of money in the fight, but let's try to make the fight.
The fight is everything.
Yes.
And a fight that makes sense.
Yeah.
When you were making it, you were in boxing, you came up at a very high level, and then you came back to the ring again. Your mentality coming back, did you feel, even though you were getting older, you felt as though that you came back even stronger?
A true winner always gonna come back stronger.
Yeah.
So when you're a winner, you always want to come back even harder.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard, and people say, how do you keep going? Well, if I'm woke, I got a fight in me.
Yeah.
When I wake up every day, look out, devil, because here I come. Because God blessed me with another day to win. So I'm finna win today. How may I win today? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I expect that
Yeah.
to happen with me and Jared Anderson? No. I didn't expect it. That ain't what I knew.
Yeah.
But I go with what God showed me. Whatever God give me, whatever God got for me, if I'm awake, I'm going to get that.
Yeah.
That's what he got me awake
It's the
for.
same thing what I feel right now.
Yeah.
You know, the same feel what he tells right now is the same thing what I have right now. So that's why I need to work in more and more and more. You know.
I'm gonna rewind back in time to the past. 88 Olympic Games. We all know that situation should have gone to you. And we know that, you were working so hard for that, representing America, because every amateur that builds up their career as an amateur fighter wants to get into the Olympic team and to get that gold medal. I was one of them too. So how did that affect you in your career as getting that silver medal, the mental side, because it's all mental? Can you explain a little bit about that?
I'm gonna say two things about that. A, I feel so disturbed right now that the IOC and the IBA can't get along to continue to guarantee continuance of the boxing in the Olympic Games.
Yes.
Because boxing is a big part of the Olympic Games. But for us, the Olympic Games was our first dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You understand me? If you can go to the Olympic Games and represent your country, you are somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have made a statement. You're that one guy in that 4-year period that made it to represent your country in the Olympic Games. That's too big to take away from the kids of the world. And now even women can go. Come on, man, why would you take that away?
Yeah.
If you take boxing out of the Olympics, you kill every kid's dream.
Yeah.
That boxing.
Yeah.
That's the kid's first dream. So when they robbed me of a gold medal, I felt like I feel right now. They took my dream away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, for me, because I was turning pro,
Made you stronger.
I had a way to take that fire and put it over here now.
Yeah.
Because that's where I was going anyway, but now y'all make me go there with a vengeance, which is what God obviously wanted.
Yes.
Because that getting robbed at the Olympics turned me on high. If I never would have got robbed at the Olympics, I probably would have never became heavyweight champ of the world, because I would have been too satisfied to worry about that.
Yes.
I got everything I wanted. But because I didn't get everything I wanted, because that Olympic medal was wrongfully taken, it gave me a different drive. Now I got to go as far as I can go. Because they stopped me in my amateur career from going as far as I thought I could go. They didn't stop me. I went there, they just robbed me. But since y'all robbed me, now I'm going to go further than I'm supposed to go as a pro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be world champ, but they ain't going to be good enough. I got to make up for this gold medal. I told y'all, and I got the Bell Barker Cup at the Olympics. So now I get the cup for being the best fighter at the Olympics. And I don't have a gold medal?
That's crazy. Yeah, it don't make any sense.
Yeah.
Even the fighter that got the gold medal, he even said it himself, right?
Yeah.
He did.
Well, there's a lot going on with that too.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you that guy is one of the nicest and one of the best people I've ever met in my life again. I met him again last year.
Oh, wow.
At an IBA tournament. One of the nicest guys ever. And that guy told me that if he ever gets the opportunity, he's gonna give me my gold medal back, because it's not his, it's mine. And how much better can you ask than that?
Goosebumps.
He told me to my face.
Wow.
When I get an opportunity, I'm bringing your gold medal back. He said, your gold medal has caused so much turmoil in my life because it didn't belong to me.
Wow.
And I gotta give it back to you, so it could cause me turmoil. Isn't that saying a lot? That tells you how deep sports goes.
Yes.
Because we are real warriors at heart.
Yeah.
Even him didn't understand at the time, but now after life has
After
worn on
all
him,
these years.
he realizes now that that was not right. And as a boxer, we never want to see that again.
Yeah.
You understand me? So there are a lot of different things that can be implemented to fix it, but we gotta have the right minds. People don't listen to me enough. They
100%.
listen to me, I can change the thing around, but they don't listen to me.
Well, we got to change that. We got to get more people listening to you because you know what? You speak from the heart.
That's all I know.
And as a representation, a big inspiration to the sport for many years, you know, you've always shown it and spoken it and displayed it from the heart. And, you know, we recognize, and a lot of people in boxing do. Yeah. So whatever we can do to help to support you and make sure that you are the voice that speaks the truth, we all for it, you know.
I'm not perfect, but I have a beautiful heart.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person, I'd rather go home a fair loser than a cheating winner.
Yeah.
And that says a lot.
That says a lot. That says a lot. Now, talking about the boxing side of things, how do you think boxing today needs to be better, improved, and where it needs to go?
You got to get back to doing what Tank is doing, what Shakur is doing, what Canelo even tried to do, what Fury doing. You got to go back to playing King of the Hill. You're the king at 135, fight everything that comes up the hill. As promoters, they got to do a better job of paying these guys enough so that they don't mind taking that risk.
Yes.
Because if you pay most fighters, they don't care about taking that risk to be the best. They're getting paid for it. But when you give them peanuts, why should they put their title on the line? Or why should they go take a risk?
Yeah.
It's stupid. Pay for it and we get, but every other sport in the world has damn near tripled what they make since the 70s, except boxing. Now some fighters like Floyd Mayweather have made astronomical amounts of money, but he the only one. Who else? Maybe Pacquiao. Now because of Saudi Arabia and the UAE get involved, guys are making money, but on a whole, just a regular boxer, their salary is the same as it was 25, 30 years ago. Why?
Right.
Shouldn't be. Then people get mad when a Jake Paul has sense enough to go use social media and come in and makes $40 million.
Yeah.
They get mad. Why you mad? He's just showing you how to do it now. We got to just change and make them adaptations.
Yes.
Use what he's giving you a blueprint.
Yes.
Use that blueprint to do what he did. But you got to figure out how to use that blueprint.
Yeah, you have to. And part of this whole, you know, thing in boxing right now, because a lot of people are leaning towards other combat sports, bare knuckle, the UFC, and boxing seems to be having this, it's not steady.
Yeah.
And I think the fact is, like what you just said, is people like Jake Paul, people like that are doing all these big exhibition fights and putting on, you know, spectacles, and people are spending money to watch it because it's different. And then now the boxing is sort of like, it's going down, and then it comes back up, you know?
Okay, not to brag. Not to brag about me, but I'm just telling you what my goal was like, right?
Yeah.
As we sitting here, you see me keep looking over at that camera, right?
I see you looking at that camera.
I'm watching myself. Why? Because I'm still amazed at the things that I went out my way to do to entertain people that were watching me fight.
Yes.
How many fighters go out their way nowadays to entertain the fans? They don't. So to get entertainment, we got to see an MMA guy versus a boxer, or an ex-football player versus a guy that try to box. We got to find people that we know that don't know nothing about boxing to put them in the ring together to get entertainment, because the fighters aren't entertaining anymore.
Yeah.
But you got to remember too, back then, you were entertaining on a level where there was no social media platform, which is, bro, it's big props to you, you know, like.
Of course, but if you did that now, imagine what you would be.
Oh my God.
You understand me?
Yeah.
If you did that now, imagine where you would go. So it's like, if you quit thinking about self, think about who's watching. Because when I fought, I won't worry about me. I worry about them, what they're gonna say Monday or Tuesday when the barbershop open.
Yeah.
What they're gonna say about my fight. I gotta give them something that they remember tonight, so come Tuesday when the barbershop open back up, they can still talk about it.
Yes.
If I don't do that, I ain't done nothing. So if I fight, I gotta give y'all something that y'all gonna talk about, that y'all gotta remember, cause the barbershop closed Sunday and Monday. It's usually open back up Tuesday. Y'all gotta remember from Saturday night to Tuesday morning. I gotta give you something to make you remember that. And it goes so far as you see kids now still today, hand behind their back. Because I gave them so much that the stuff that they can remember, they still try. Because they still remember it. That's why the son said, y'all must have forgot. No, they didn't. Then when you go back and look at it, you see so much still. Like, I'm amazed because I just saw some of the stuff that I've been trying to teach my fighters.
Yeah.
I see myself doing it. I don't go back and watch myself because that's just not who I am. But when I see it and I see the movement, it just reminds me of the same thing I'm trying to teach guys how to do now. I'm like, wow, there it is right there.
You really entertain the people on a level that is unimaginable today because it doesn't get done. The boxing isn't really that entertaining as much of what it used to be. I think we can tap on one of those aspects when you hit Haney in that fight with that right hand and you went to the corner, the whole crowd went crazy. Why? Because that little bit was just so entertaining.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Now what's more impressive about that though is entertainment against another top fighter.
That's correct.
Not against guys that can't fight. They ain't even no good. You got to entertain when you're getting there with another top fighter.
Yeah.
You understand me? I entertain against anybody, but the top fighters, I'm entertaining you even more because now that you ain't supposed to even beat them, let alone be showboating while you beat them.
I think that's the missing link today in boxing, and I think that's what we're tapping on, is that, yes, there's good fighters out there, but they're not entertaining the fans at that level. You know what I mean?
It's like God blessed me to take myself out the equation and consider all those who are taking their time to watch me.
Yeah.
This is how I look at my fight. You're going to take your time out and pay your money to watch me, then I got to make it worth your while watching so you'll come watch me again. You understand me? Yeah, I got to win. Yes, winning was my first priority, but forget about me winning. I got to take some risks because I might get caught, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I got to make it where you want to see me fight.
Yeah.
100%.
You understand? That's why anytime I put on the gloves today, people still watch because they don't know what I might do. They don't know the old one might show back up. They don't know what I might do. I might tap my shoe and hit it.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
I might do anything. Mike Tyson was the same way, just in a little bit different way. It was a little bit more, he had a little bit more negativity behind his.
Yeah.
They didn't know if he was going to bite you, headbutt you, elbow you, but he was unpredictable. Anything might happen. So he was entertaining as well, just not on the positive side. You understand me?
100%.
But it was still entertaining, so people still watch because they never know what they might get. That's what you got to create.
Yes, yes.
You got to create must-see TV.
Yes.
When Roy fought, everybody put everything down because they want to see what Roy might do. We don't know what Roy might do tonight. Let's watch.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You understand me? We don't know. We know it's going to be something because it comes from God.
But that's that magic.
But we don't know what it's going to be.
That's that magic, right? That's that specialness because that's what people want to see.
Yes.
If you take yourself out of the equation and you let God be your guide, that's what you'll give.
Yeah.
I agree. I'm just taking it all in. All right. I want to talk to you guys about the Spence and Crawford fight that's coming up. Probably been asked this a million times, but we got to let the fans and the people know what's up.
Oh man.
Talk to us about it.
Waiting for this fight a long time ago. I'm super excited to be there. To see the fight in the Las Vegas, July 29th. I'm excited. And the same way, I'm training very hard, but the same way I remember that day. Because, we want to see the best. Two amazing fighters.
Spectacle.
For me, Crawford, by decision.
Roy, what's your take?
I'm just glad to see the fight happening for boxing itself because boxing has been wanting that fight for a long time. And unlike the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight got made too late.
Yeah.
The Fury-Joshua fight never got made in time.
Yeah.
Joshua got beat. So many fights that we wanted to see when they were at their pinnacle.
Take time.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what it's at its pinnacle, and I'm glad for that. But I'm a little bit afraid because Earl had a really bad car wreck.
Yeah.
I would have liked to saw it happen before that car wreck because we hope he's the same, but we never gonna know if Earl was the same from that car wreck or not. You understand me?
Of course.
That's still scared. So in the back of my mind, we just don't know.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yeah.
I love the fight, and like I say, if there was anybody that could beat Bud Crawford, it would be Earl Spence.
Yeah.
So, and that's the kind of fight you want to have. You understand? So it's like I said, if there's anybody that could beat Shakur, it would be this guy. Right now, 35 coming up. This is the kind of fight you want to have.
Yeah.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So, not saying that one gonna beat the other, but if anybody could do it, that's the fight you want.
The chess matches.
Those are the fights you want. So this is a chess match. One guy's versatile, one guy's a pressure fight. So can the pressure fight use that pressure to disrupt the versatility of the other guy? We don't know. Can the guy with the versatility outlast the pressure fight? We don't know. That's why we have fights for it.
100%.
But this fight is like a 50-50, man.
Exactly.
This fight is a 50-50.
Yeah, for me it's 50-50.
That's what we want.
The thing is that you know what I want to see it? I'm excited to see after 7 or 8 rounds.
Exactly.
There's some water there too, Roy.
Everybody wants to see it because we've seen Bud have his way with people for a long time, but we know Spence constantly goes up.
Yeah.
So after about 7, 8 rounds, they may be leveled up about even by then.
Yes.
Now what happens at the end is what's going to be most spectacular. So that's why it's a great fight.
Yeah.
Now, as far as with what's going on, what's next for Roy? What's next for you on the map?
No, I'm just training my guys. I got to stay with Indio tonight. You know, I'm gonna handle that business. Then go back to training my guys. Got a guy fighting on the Jake Paul undercard August 5th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I got Archie Sharp fighting sometime in September.
Okay.
Over in probably over in the UK or somewhere.
Okay.
You know, I just do what I do. You know, I love boxing. I keep trying to constantly give back to boxing. I try to teach guys what I can, and I keep moving.
I got you.
God has been good to me in boxing. God made my life through boxing, and I feel like I owe it back to give as much back to boxing as I can.
That's beautiful to hear. We don't hear this from many legends or future world champions. From former world champions. It's an absolute blessing to have you again here.
Thank you, my brother.
And before we get out of here, one more question. Who do you think is the face of boxing right now?
The face of boxing right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's tough because in the smaller weight classes, Tank Davis has been the face of boxing so far.
We're on the same page.
But Devin Haney on his way. Yeah. So those two guys on their way to be in the face, and Shakur, those three are on their way for the smaller guys. In the middle area, the Charlo brothers have been the face for right now. Canelo, of course, is everything. And I think B-Ball.
Yeah.
In the upper division, I think we got to look at Tyson Fury for sure. But Big Baby's on his way. Big Baby's next. So
Big Baby could be training out of here too.
Yeah, I think that's next. So we're going to see what happens.
Another thing, I don't want to forget this. You know the Inoue, right? Inoue Naoya.
Yeah.
So he has fight next, no August.
He's another guy.
What do you think?
The monster is something else.
Monster.
He's also the face, but not many people in the United States know him though.
Yes.
So, but he's also, but in the smaller weight classes, most of those guys usually overseas, and this country don't really get to know him like that. That's why I didn't say, but he is a name. And you is a hell of a name in boxing.
100%.
I'm excited to see
worldwide.
that fight too. Yeah.
You got any questions for Roy before we go?
Oh, you know what? I want to say thank you to you because, you surprised me yesterday when you come to the gym. And I think thank you, God, because I never have this time to enjoy with you, to have this conversation about boxing and outside of the ring. Because you make your event, not because me,
Right.
And then we talking about if you want to see the training and everything like that. So, and you teach me, you tell me a lot of good things, little thing, but the same way it's big for me.
Yes.
Because for me, it's very big honor to be with you.
Thank you, brother.
And we're talking about maybe in the future we can make fight together.
Yeah.
You can be in the team.
Yeah.
I'm excited with that too.
Thank you.
No matter what it's boxing or no matter what it's like a real fight or exhibition.
Right.
For something, God send it to you or send it to me to be together.
Right. Right.
So now I'm your fan, and the same way you're my fan too.
Been that way forever.
You know what I mean? So we are like a family. And the same thing when we're talking before about the feeling what you feel right now, what you feel before, and the same feel what I feel too.
Awesome.
And you know what I want so much to be in after retire.
Yep.
Like you.
Yep.
The same way, teaching the people,
of course.
be in the ring.
Giving back what God gave us.
Yes. That's what I love in you.
Yep.
And that's what I love in me.
Right.
And that's why we have this team.
Yes.
Because God pushed all together.
Of course.
But for me it was amazing time yesterday and also today. And man, I hope see you soon.
Thank you, brother.
To be with me in the gym,
Thank you.
training, enjoy a little bit. So that's the thing what I love, man.
Thank you, brother.
I was telling some people yesterday, I was like, it's like being in basketball for such a long time. and that was your sport, that was what you were great at, but you never made it to the NBA finals to be able to meet somebody like Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Well, yesterday, you know, my dream as a kid and growing up and having a great amateur background was actually to meet you one day in the middle of the ring if I was to become world champion. But it worked out even better because through these doors, you're in my house, I'm able to host you.
Thank you.
And my dream came true.
Thank you, brother.
Yesterday.
Thank you.
And it's like building a court for Michael Jordan and Michael coming through these and being like, damn,
Yeah.
this is a spot.
Yeah.
So you actually made that happen.
Thank you, brother.
You know what I mean? So
Thank you.
thanks to God that you're here. We're blessed to have you.
Thank you.
And until another episode next time, right here in the corner at the Boxr headquarters, drop your comments below. Make sure to follow Roy and what he's doing in the boxing game. Check out Jorge Linares. And tell us if you want to see this fight happen with Shakur Stevenson and Jorge Linares. Thank you. Yo, it's your boy Mateo, owner of Boxr. And if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, and subscribe right below. And you let us know what you want to see next. Boom.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.